this should be good, right? Yep. Hello, people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever you are, sup, 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 sup. It's been way too long. Way too long. Uh, how many days am I late this time? I was late by around 2 weeks. Well, almost 3 weeks by now. But yeah. It's a new update for ZenlossZZ, and finally 2.4. Which one? This one. This one. We got a couple of new characters. Dialin, someone from Krampus. I think it was a Baishu or something like his name, I think. I don't even remember his name, but he's apparently a Kung Fu mecha or something like that. And then there is Senior, yeah, something, I don't remember his name, and his little sister, apparently. Right? Right. Oh wait, it was Banye. His name was Banye, okay. These two are on the banner. At least she's in the banner right now. But anyway, I was late for quite a bit, sorry about that. I got sick and stuff. Well, not entirely sick, but the first week was like, I heard something about the game updated, but apparently there was some sort of an error or something. There you go. In the version 2.4, there will be some missing English, Japanese, and Korean voice lines for agents Ye Xiongguang. Yes, this is our senior, Dialin, and certain NPCs, which is like half of the main cast of the update. So, it was terrible. I read this and I thought, you know what, I can wait a little bit more for this, so maybe a week or so they will fix it, and apparently a week later or sometime later they kind of fix stuffs or something, I don't know. I tried to read through the thing, but you know, I can't seem to find the part where they fix things, or maybe it's still broken right now, but you know, I don't have much time left. Unless I want to skip the update, you know. Well, it's not skipping, it's more like being late. That's saying like, being late for 3 weeks is nothing compared to being late for the entire update length, which is 2 months. Yep, that is terrible. Let's not do that. But anyway, apparently they may have fixed the thing. Maybe. So I decided to play, which is last week, in which I got very busy. Oh wait, that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. I tried to play, got busy. Shit. And do you know what happens once people get busy? They neglect their health. I get sick. I was literally fighting a 40 degrees Celsius fever. That was terrible. 40 is like 72, so that's 104 Fahrenheit for you Freedom Land people. But you know, that is really hot considering usually people are like at one. How much is it? That's like 56, 7 point something, 69. Around that. Usually people are below 100, right? And I don't know if it's still noticeable, but my throat is still half dead. Well, half of it at least. I've still got some mucus in my throat, so I may cough here and there, and you know, I gotta drink a lot. God damn it. Yeah, so that's the thing. But anyways, enough about that. Let's go. story, and oh shit! What is all these notifications? Phone, please stop ringing. Stop. Cease. I don't want to see it. Anyway, let's take a look at what happened last time too, because it's been a long time, right? So I guess we are pretty far back right now. Especially since the story is this time is kind of, how do I put it, long. Anyway, we got sent over to the Phallium Heights in the area. Yep, basically we got sent over and we got quote-unquote accepted into a student of the Yangkui Summit. Thanks to our Grand Preceptor, Miss you, it's not Yuswan, Yiswan, that's her name. It's Yiswan, and we tangled with the sacrifice guys. What was their name again? The cult guys, these guys. But anyway, we ended up fighting them, and apparently, Yiswan is strong enough to take out the boss, the High Preceptor, the shadow guy here. And continuing onwards, we got kind of back over to Yuzuha's and Alice's story thing. Basically, people have been one of the companies that's running in the Phallium Heights is currently working together with the cult, and they are basically shipping out sacrifices out of the Hollow, which is crazy considering it took us how many people was that back then in chapter 1? It was the entirety of the Bellabok Industries, right? To just take out one. I don't even know if they took it out or just stall it until section 6 takes over. But stuff happened back there, and then stuff about the military, basically the defense force here, and we kind of killed the High Preceptor again. This guy. Apparently, we killed them again because they're still alive. And guess what? The High Preceptor is someone from the military. Of course. Of course. So, the cult is basically currently both in the economic part, they're within the company, and also within the military. You are all sorts of fucked up right now, man. And then we continue onwards to... I don't even know what this quest line is supposed to be. To be honest, I really don't. But the main story is this lady, what was her name again? Yidari? Yep, Yidari. Apparently she's capable of materializing memories, especially in hollows. So the cult was after her to create a path so that the new Preceptor, which took over from this guy we killed, to be able to achieve their goal, which is the... what was that thing called again? The Creator or something? Which was mentioned all the way from the finale of chapter 1. Where is it? This one, I think. Yeah, this one. Where we and Section 6 and basically everyone that we know actually had a hand to deal with Inspector Ringer. He's in the police. He is also in the cult. Again, we are fucked. So now, we have Corpus. These guys is the police of the companies, basically. So if we got the police for the people, aka the police and the military polices, the Corpus is the police for the companies, for these guys. And they are really trying to get it down. What the fuck is going on here? So we'll see what's going on with Dialyn, because she's apparently the inspector. Well, until then, well, what's up? It's been a while since Senior Shunguang left. Oh, is the voice gone already? No, 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 no. The voice is already gone. Belle's voice is already gone. Shit. Well, you'll have to deal with me then. By the way, Wise, about what Senior Shunguang who dropped by suddenly last time, did you ever tell her about those illusions we saw of Senior Ye? Oh, so Shunguang is the sister and Ye is the brother. Yeah, it was only a quick hello. We kind of met her at the temple for a second, but she left already. Wait, I want to make sure this thing is not muted, right? No, it is not. It is not muted. Oh wait, I think I know what's going on. Nope. Nope. The voice is dead. I definitely can hear the BGM, so yeah. As you can see, the voice is dead, so this is the error that they were saying. Oh well, not much can be done there. Well, not yet. We barely had time to say hi before she took off in a hurry. She also made me promise not to tell Shifu about it. Must be some kind of secret mission. If you think about it, Shifu, aka Yiswan, is, you know, the Grandmaster, right? At least I think she is the Grandmaster, or she seems to be Grandmaster. So if there's anyone dishing out secret missions, it's her. So if you are keeping a secret from the Grandmaster, oh, there is something going on here. Besides, what we saw were just illusions. I'm not actually. I don't even remember which part of the illusions this is. Is this the part where we kind of saw that Senior Ye, Big Brother, kind of went with Sarah? So he kind of betrayed the, you know, the young summon. I don't know. Besides, what we saw were just illusions. Yep, I think it's that illusions. Makes sense. Speaking of which, Barry, what's the status of that location we attacked with the periodic ether fluctuations? Oh.
The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
The special fissure in question is the one we saw the illusion, I guess. The one we get to at the end of the previous story with the Spook Shack ladies.
Sarah used Idhari's ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went.
What the fuck? Why is it broken like this? Like, I mean, you have half of the conversation in there. What the heck is going on? Looks like we'll need to investigate that old mining site soon. We can tell our senior Shunguang once we get more info. Yeah, Shifu might have made arrangements already. Senior Ye, I hope he's doing alright. However, on that fateful evening when the exalted overseer Mevorach met her end, a storm, intertwining with the fates of the Ye siblings, was already brewing in the depths of the Lemnian Hollow. Does the Creator actually exist? Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof? The Creator knew your nightmares. knew your fears. They even know that side of you that you've been so carefully hiding. Why keep running from you who you really are? The Creator has never been stingy with rewards for mortals who help fulfill their grand purpose.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most.
By the way,
The
this is
very thing you stop, no matter what it costs.
yeah, that is not my FPS.
The one with the most terrifying consequences.
Oh, CPR
Your
strike.
wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing. I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Oh,
Xiaoguang.
again, by the way, that was not my FPS. The video is choppy. It was just choppy. So I guess Senior Ye is trying to save his sister from getting stabbed by multiple swords. I see, kind of. And I noticed two parts. The first is Sarah's things is temporarily able to alleviate his fears or nightmares. Temporarily. So, yeah. He still needs more. And the other being, for a moment, I noticed his clothes to be different, and I think his hair turned black. I don't think that kind of physical change is part of corruption, right? At least I don't think so. I mean, if you are truly corrupted, the first thing we would have seen is deformities and crystals. So I don't see those, but so I guess, yeah. Probably that's not part of the corruption. But anyways, that's the start of part 2.4, I guess. Everything that happened within the hollow remains shrouded in a mist. And for now, Xibian Temple is still bathed in a tranquil, peaceful, everyday calm. Perfect timing-wise, everyone from the temple went out with Belian today to help the neighbors. So it's just us left at Xibian Temple. I was gonna ask you to help tidy up the guest room, but next time when Senior Shungguang comes by, we can ask if she'd like to stay over. And just then, some pretty lively laughter and chatter comes from the outer courtyard. Oh, a whole bunch of people. Is everyone back already? That was quick. Shall we go check it out? Yep, let's go. I guess these people does not count as people that left to help out the town. I guess. Whoa, even my wife doesn't know about my secret stash. How did you figure that out? Though there may be ups and downs, wishes come true in the end. That's basically saying I'll scrape by on my exams. I see. You see that light brown hair and pretty red ribbon again. All things in this mortal world are bound by fate. Patience, patience. Let me peer into the secrets of heaven. How is she? Fortune telling? Please help me out, young master. My rooster with the pretty tail's been gone 3 days already. Wait a second. Is it me or is my voice kind of low? I think so. Let me just bump it up a little bit, yeah? I can tell if it's low because I'm speaking a little bit lower than usual because, you know, my throat and stuff. Or is this because of just, you know, I fucked up my settings again? Because the game audio is definitely loud. Oh wait, shit, I've been changing the wrong thing. God damn it. On you go. It was here earlier, right. Uh-huh. Okay, that ought to be much better. Much better. Okay, that should be good. Or not. Why is the game audio a bit much louder than usual? Usually the background sound is not this loud. That's weird. I really wish someone would tell me if the audio is messy or stuff, you know. I really wish. Okay, anyways, my rooster with the pretty tail's been gone for 3 days already. But you divine whether a yellow weasel spirit might have taken him? What the fuck? This is the symbol of soonness wind. Soon stands for the rooster and also means to enter. When did she get here? That tone, it kind of reminds me of Yisuan Shifu. Is she divining for people? Don't worry, ma'am. Your rooster's perfectly fine. Judging from the hexagram, he's simply chasing after his destiny and freedom out in the vast world beyond. What? Is that so? But he's already quite old. Huh? Now, don't you worry. The young master here knows her stuff. Don't let that young face fool you. She's got real skills. Why? Just the other day, a delivery truck from Good Goods came rattling down the road. And the back door flew clean open. A whole lot of cargo was about to spill out and hit someone. And this little Shivu strolls by, gives a wave, and whoosh! Everything pops right back in. Back then, nobody even knew she was Shibian Temple's acting temple master. Folks were just saying her moves had that same flair as Yisuan Shifu's. Just lending a hand. I'm just glad no one got hurt. That's all that matters. Miss, my kite string broke, and it flew so far away. It's gone. Will it ever come back on its own? Well, look here, little one. The fortune slip says, when lofty trees meet the wind, a single thread of fate is quietly woven. Your kite didn't just fly away, it helped connect your wish to the stars above. When you grow up, and you're as tall as those trees outside, you'll be able to reach up and catch both your kite and your wish again. Is it me or is her divining kind of, questionable? I don't know, it just sounded kind of questionable to me. Senior, what are you up to right now? And the once chatty acting temple master freezes at the sound. a flicker of caught red-handed embarrassment flashing in her eyes. Ah, yes. Eh? Junior? Oh, you were here. um, today, the weather is fine and clear today. Mm-hmm. Um, what I mean is, Junior, you're here. When defining, solemnity comes first, so you should address me as acting temple master. Got it? Um, the acting temple master speaks the absolute truth. Yes, everyone, my junior here is here to remind us that today's auspicious hour has passed. The heavenly signs have dimmed. It's no longer suitable for to divine further. That is all for today, everyone. Should any troubles arise, you are always welcome to visit Swivian Temple. Junior, there is something important I need to tell you. Come with me for a moment. And trying to keep her cool, Senior walks off to the side, mysteriously beckoning for you to hurry up and follow her. Yeah. Is it me or is she really not wearing much clothes? Like, not much. Ooh, that was close. I almost blew our cover there. Thanks for playing along. Looks like Bolian's intel still needs some work. Acting Temple Master? Senior Shunkwang, about that Acting Temple Master title, and that Bang Boo banking you up. That's Bolian, right? The one who secretly snuck down from Yongkui Summit to train at Fathom Heights? Yeah. We thought Swibian Temple was unattended today, since Shifu and Senior Fufu aren't around either. If someone comes for a divination, I'm the most senior disciple here now. So I just took over for a bit and, the other day, I was hanging around Wi-Fi Peninsula when I ran into Little Bolayan. We both nearly jumped out of our skins, thinking the other had been sent to drag us back to Yongkui Summit. I see. So, last time we met was so brief that we didn't really get to chat properly. Why did you sneak down the mountain, Senior? Well, for certain reasons. I am not exactly allowed to leave Yongkui Summit as I please. See, Shifu had me in seclusion training for ages. It was so boring I could scream. I see. Just got bored. Sneaked out. And just after I come out of seclusion, I heard Shifu had to head into the city for something important. My brother and Senior Fufu probably went with him too, right? Talk about perfect timing. Well, Yinhu is still there. Senior Shunkwang's brother. That must be Senior Ye. Sounds like she still doesn't know what happened. Telling her now would only ruin her mood. I'll find a better time later. And also we don't know yet about what's going on with Senior Ye, so let's not cause any undue panic, yeah? The fact that Yiswan hasn't broken the news to her is proof enough that she really shouldn't be disturbed, or the condition is still volatile, that we are not sure about what's going on, so let's keep things under wrap, yeah? These days, Little Bolayan and I have been traveling around Wi-Fi, doing our part to fight off evil and help those in need. Oh, and we heard tons of stories about Shifu and your past adventures. Stuff like foiling the Exaltus conspiracy, resolving crisis in the Hollows, Just hearing it all got my blood pumping. But then my grand adventure hit a teeny tiny problem. I kinda ran out of adventure funds. I left in such a rush and didn't bring enough with me. You're broke. So just when Bulayan and I were at our wits' end, a figure suddenly zipped into the side, like whoosh.
That was you, Junior Wise. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now.
Seriously, what the hell is wrong with the audio? And it's gone again. God damn it. Please, please. You're the only one that I'm close to here. You'll take us in, right? Pretty please. Yeah, but I mean, this temple is also yours. Take you in? You're making it sound too formal, senior. Sibian Temple is a Yanqui Summit outpost. Naturally, it's your home too. If you move in, things will only get livelier. Of course, we're more than happy to have you here. My sister Belle and I both live here, and there are other disciples around too. If you ever need anything, we can always help out. Perfect. But now that you mention it, I do have one tiny little favor to ask. Go ahead and ask away, senior.
First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
Lady what?
Huh?
You don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Xuanguang.
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiao Guang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Well, that is annoying. For the people, that is kind of how do I put it? Not in the culture.
Just call me Xiao Guang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Okay, here it is. The Xiaoguang part, okay? For the people who is not in the East Asia part of the world, so it's like mainly China and Taiwan and Hong Kong, on around there, that area where they use Chinese all the time, or Mandarin, same thing really. I'm gonna get killed for that, but anyways, her full name is Ye Shunguang. Okay, I guess here their family name is Ye, because Senior Ye, and this one is also Ye. Her name is Ye, okay, and her given name is Shunguang. I don't even know how to read it properly, but whatever. So Shunguang is a full name. So, and apparently Shunguang is a bit long or something. So they do have a shortened way to read the Kwang part. So let's just say your name is Jake. Let's just say your name is Jacob, okay? And calling her Kwang is just like Jacob into Jake. So just Jake, It's much more relaxed way of calling someone by their name. Yo, Jake, what's up? Right? And the Shao here is definitely 100% the character for small. Okay, so it's like small Kwang, or this is a way to put endearment into your characters, your personnel. So it's like if your name is Jacob and people call you Jake, and those who are really close to you may just call you Jakey, or something like that, or Jake or something like that. The Xiao part is that addition to say that, hey, this person is younger than me and I'm calling them affectionately. So from here we can understand that Ye Shunguang is younger than Wise, probably. So there's that. Though at that point it's kind of weird, because she then follows up with, "Can I call you by your name?" Okay. Again, her brother and Shifu, they're both older, either older or of higher societal stature. So it's kind of fine for them to call her Xiaoguang. But even if Wise is younger than, older than you are still the senior student here. Just like you said earlier, she wants to be called as senior. So it's like, call me senior, and oh, she's showing off the superiority, and then call me Xiaoguang, and she goes down on the curve. I really don't know where she's trying to go here. Like, she's like Fufu. She wants to be taken as senior, but she wants to be that friendly senior thing, you know? Well, I guess in that way, Fufu is a good role model. And she's actually doing really well if people are actually following her cues. Good job, Fufu. So yeah, okay. Also, if you are in the whip culture, Xiao Guang is like saying Guang-chan, you know, the Chan extension, instead of San or Senpai or Sensei or something like that. This is the Chan in the Chinese, basically. But there you go, I am really confused. Where the fuck is she going? Anyway, let's continue on and... Oh, and about who I am? Could you keep it secret from the others for now? It took a lot for me to sneak down here. If word gets out, Shifu will know in no time and have me dragged right back off the mountain. Which she doesn't want to do. Okay, sure.
Yixuan Shifu was usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective.
God damn it. I promise. If anyone asks, I'll just say, you're my friend who admires Young Kui Summit's way of training. They haven't seen you before, so it'll be fine. Awesome! You're the best, junior-wise. It's settled then. Don't worry. While Shifu's away, if anything happens during our adventures, your senior will protect you with everything she's got. This is my first time being a senior. It's so fun and satisfying. And as Xiao Guang speaks, you hear a voice calling for help from the door. And we hurry to the door, and it's... Old Chow. Young masters. My name is Old Chow. I am a miner who lives not too far from here. Some things happened over at the old mining site. I ran into some Sibian Temple disciples on my way here. And they told me to find one of the Yishuan Shifu's new disciples. The old mining site? What happened? Some of my fellow workers and one of Banjie Shifu's apprentices are trapped there by the miasma. Ooh, but Banjie is there. Should be fine, right?
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porcelumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, almost like an ebbing tide, which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either.
I see. Professor Lumex already managed to rescue a few, but no one knows how long it'll take to get the rest out. Oh man, Professor Lumex is really killing themselves right now. The entire season they're killing themselves so hard. Shooting them in the legs. Oh man, this sucks to be them. I couldn't get in touch with Banye Shifu, and the helpers Professor Lumex sent didn't exactly put my mind at ease. So I came to ask for help from you masters at the Suibian Temple. Well, isn't it fortunate that we have Shunkang with us right now? If with this one only Wise and Bell, we can probably get in but not get out. There's zero combat capabilities, you know. Don't worry, Mr. Chow. Please, lead the way. I'll go with you right now. Right then, let's go then.
The old mining site. That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Xiaoguang about it.
And me to send, Xiaoguang? Mister, we've got a few things to discuss and prepare first. Could you share the location with us? We'll head over right after. Oh, suddenly I get it. The Xiaoguang there is kind of there for the, you know, espionage, because he can't actually call her senior in public, because, you know, reasons. I don't know. This is weird. Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to hurry back to help now. I'll be counting on you both. And after leaving the details, the miner rushes off in a hurry. Wise, you look like you wanted to say something earlier. Saving a few people trapped in the hollow is a piece of cake for me. Trust me, I can handle it alone. You stay here and keep Suibian Temple safe. I'll be quick, in and out. Promise. There are things I need to talk about it.
I couldn't say this earlier. Since you've been in seclusion all this time, I doubt Shifu and the others had time to tell you. Truth is, before we came to Waifei Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My sister and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yeah, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just need to let Belle know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkuei Summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before.
Wait. You two? I do know that Yishuan told us to call Banye as Shifu, but I didn't expect him to be actually a Shifu of Yunkuei Summit. Oh, I was not expecting that, seriously.
If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
So you know Banyue Shifu too. He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
And we tried to reach Banye Shifu, but there is no reply. So we decided to tell Belle about the situation first. So Belle, we'll be going into the hollow again.
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
Oh, so that's why.
If Banyue Shifu is in the hollow, he probably already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant. the most versatile companion for holo navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions, I offer a modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track.
Is it me or is Fairy getting more and more what's the word? Impertinent? Annoying?
Hello, Miss Yeshun Guang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant, that is, the Master's rather clumsy sister, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey!
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous,
What the fuck? Fairy?
I can also provide you with the report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
Fairy?
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
We really need to talk about that later.
Thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Wise on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the holo rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Suebian Temple with you.
What the fuck, Fairy?
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. Alright, back to the matter at hand.
Wise? You and Xiao Guang should head back first and get ready to go into the hollow. I'll set up the HDD to support you. Okay then, leave it to us.
Alright. Phaethon and Xiaoguang's first mission begins now.
Phaethon? Wow, so you're the legendary proxy I heard talking about a few days ago. Oh, sorry. Saving people comes first. We gotta focus on what's important. Right. Fairy has a preliminary grasp of the situation there. Some people from Porcelumex have been rescued, but their manager, a minor, and Banyu Shifu's disciple are still missing. Wise, Xiaoguang, Yus is ready. You wanna start the holo rescue now? Let's go. I'm coming in with you though, right? The two of us instead of Eos, right? We are back here again. Oh yeah.
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the hollow?
Oh?
I believe I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. It's just like what Ozao said. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. A long time ago. But where was it? Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Someone's calling for help. Over there!
Make sure to stay away from the flowers. I don't like those.
Help! Please!
Request received, dear. Time up!
Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
Oh. Helen.
You'll make sure I get back safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report,
It's clearly not safe. Come on.
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it.
Indeed.
How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Who knew you'd run off somewhere this dangerous? Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS cross-department customer service center.
What?
Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kitty navigation mode while I'm at it?
You?
Hey, Dylan. We meet again. What's Top's Cross Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Shh! Times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
Uh-huh.
We heard there are people trapped here. My friend and I came to help. Are you here for the same reason? If so, we should move together. It'll be safer that way.
Me? Oh, I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today. Oops. Here I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something, trouble pops right up.
And a few more ethereals emerge nearby. Oh, manager. Clueless manager. Please take cover. Oh, I guess. Huh? During the battle, press the ally skill button area and use Shinkung enter the field unleashing her EX special attack on enemies. Oh. I thought we were going to play with Shinkung. Okay, there is no hold attack here. I don't know what is that blue meter. When Dylan uses EX special attack consecutively in a short time, she will perform a 3-hit combo of rock, paper, scissors stacks. Okay. Accumulating massive days. Okay. So I need to use EX three times in a row. Dylan accumulates positive reviews over time or by hitting enemies with specific skills. With at least 90 positive reviews, and a chain attack window is opened by using chain attack. EX special attack, get lost, or quick assist forward call. The next character to switch has the chain attack upgrade to an ultimate. I see.
Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you?
How many good
What?
How many left do I have?
Yunquay Summit? No way!
This won't take much.
Okay, I kind of understand what's going on now. Kind of. Where were we? I think we went from up here. Yo, clueless manager. This is awful. Since you rescued him, get me out of here first. And any more survivors ahead? How am I supposed to know? Just get me out of here first. Wow, my whole body hurts so bad. Oh. You organized this startup event, or whatever it is, and you don't know how many people are there? I've arranged for someone to escort you out. If you keep trying to mess around, I can't guarantee the coordinates I leave will be accurate. There is also Minor and a young man. Let's keep moving then. Should have known. Up we go. That's the Minor. I guess. And that... Yep, you're here to save us, right? I'm fine. I'm not badly hurt. But you need to help that young man, quick. Young man? Right there. Look down and you will see. Oh, okay. A kind-hearted young disciple from Banyi Yeshiva's martial arts school came with us, doing his best to keep us safe. He tried to help me, but ended up getting stuck at the bottom of this cliff. The miasma is so thick down there, I don't dare go any further. All I can do is wait here and watch his dying breath, I guess. Alright, don't worry, we'll find a way. Thank you. I'll leave it all to you guys. Okay then.
Sacrifices? The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
The Exaltists? I thought the Defense Force wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here. Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought.
You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
And after being ignored, Shao Kahn looks a little bit flustered.
Better start talking, or we won't be so nice anymore.
And we are ignored again. Okay then.
Oh, listen, friends. That's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know? And that's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Defense Force. Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen. Right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
Alright, alright. I tell you. Just don't tell them I said it. Ah, yes. That was easy. Weren't you acting all ready to die a minute ago? Giving up already? I've had enough of living every day in fear. It's all because Lady Sarah suddenly decided we have to go searching for some ancient array. Of course it's Sarah.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea. We've been running around like headless chickens for days, no clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear. You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, what? Reverted? You can revert sacrifices?
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all.
Holy shit.
She called it, return to the origin.
In the visions, Senior Yes said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Hmm? Who's she with?
Oh no. Could that be?
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone. If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
What the fuck, Barry?
Lies?
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold him in place for the time being.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Dylan's smile lingers. Faint. Knowing. But she doesn't oppose your decision. Yeah, you know. Considering that she's from Krampus, she probably has all sorts of
The
ideas.
path is blocked by rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
A huge boulder is blocking the tracks, with what appears to be flammable ore scattered around. Maybe you can try using disintegration to detonate the flammable ore. We don't have enough flammable ore here. That minecart over there is packed with it. First, activate the tracks to transport the minecart here. Then blast through the obstacle by detonating the flammable ore inside the cart. Oh, it's a minecart puzzle. Me like it.
Looks like we need to pull the lever first to activate the right track.
Oh no, it's gonna be a cutscene on every.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
Fuck. I'm stuck. God damn it. And... well, someone didn't get Isekai. Even though... the truck went to her. Ooh, damn.
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Yo, Kido, what's up?
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningtian. How should I address you all?
Rep 2493. Dylan here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOPS website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice little thank you email. Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like, Commendation. Perfect service from Cross Department Rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
Indeed.
Don't mind her. She was just joking. She works at TOPS. You can just call her Dylan. I'm Wise, disciple of Runkoi Summit, now training at Suipian Temple. This is my friend, Xiaoguang. She's also a mystic. And this is my assistant, Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now. But I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
I see. What a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
Oh.
I'm not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful. I won't let go.
You know, it just occurred to me that maybe Banyu is from another school of martial arts, so he's not from Yakuza-min.
More of these annoying creatures! Time playing hooky is valuable too! It never ends! I'll handle you all at once! I'm right here! After hearing countless voices of the dead, why not listen to your inner voice?
We're saved! It's Banyu and Shifu!
Look at the boss. When Banyu consumes adrenaline or triggers a perfect dodge, he commands multiple fists. When it's above 120, he can hold attack to enter the Visage of Wrath. When the Visage of Wrath holds attack to automatically execute combo attacks, dealing massive damage. Okay, I see.
Banyue Shifu always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here.
I don't see his adrenaline going up. Wait, is he just carried? I can swear I was dodging just now.
There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
Adrenaline is not going up. This adrenaline is not going up. I don't know why. Looking at this meter here, it's really not going up. Why is it not going up? Even though I kept punching. Oh, more of them. I really need to...
Just as I thought. There's more to deal with.
It is no issue. He is not much of a threat. Keep yourself safe. Continue! End this hatred! Dylan, leave it to me.
I really don't know.
Is everyone okay?
Why is Banyu's adrenaline not going up? Why? I don't get it.
Shifu.
Thanks for stepping in, Banyue Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping out.
Miss Dylan, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Nothing.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Yes, Shifu!
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch.
Yes, it is.
Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this, and accept my due punishment when we return.
Banyue Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very different from Yishuan Shifu.
Indeed. Yushuan is all sorts of questionable.
Banyue Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills. That's why, no matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
That is quite the compliment. Heart as bright as ever.
Xiaoguang, were you Banyue Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishuan Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Yishuan Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting.
Dial in, please.
Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yishuan Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. After all that fighting you just did, are you feeling alright? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine.
So, is she technically the High Perceptor? Technically speaking, I mean, the last wielder of Qingming sword is the High Perceptor, right? AKA Yisuan's sister. Huh.
Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price. I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyue Shifu.
Yes, that is what Yishuan Shifu has explained.
Ah, that's a relief. I was worried my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yeah, last time, I think they said that the Qingming sword eats memories or something like that, right? I guess that would kind of explain as to why Yisuan is more protective of her, going as far as dragging her back to the temple mountain.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up. I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thank you so much for today, Dylan.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
And Dylan's pretted figure gradually fades from sight. He just left
Shifu,
us.
we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
Sound of everyone's footsteps fades into the distance. But Dylan, who left earlier, returns from the way she came, with a knowing yet slightly mischievous smile on her face. At this moment, Ellen hears some unusual voices of the deceased coming from up ahead. Is she like, what was her name again? Idari? You know? Seeing or hearing the past or stuff like that. Because earlier, mid-combat, she kind of seems to be doing that. And last time Idari said that she really can't tell if people are actually there or not, so it's a bit difficult to fight. I guess that's how it looks like. Huh. Anyways, we have people begging for mercy from Sarah here. Why? That Yishihuan, you think he's the truly devoted one? You knew it all along. You knew that the pleas for mercy came to an abrupt end.
Switching to business mode.
Oops. Looks like I've stumbled upon some secrets again. The mission comes first. Let's wait and see how things play out.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor.
Yo. Hell.
How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person? I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task. The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer? I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand? Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return. Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao. Good. You understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications. I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed. It's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma.
Oh, well then. Just in case that people does not remember. Zhao checked operation logs of Ranye last time to get some proof and stuff, and you also found out that the Purge unit F0 is this thing, and she's the one who caught Dialin all the way from Krampus, wherever that is, probably New Eridu, all the way to the Phalum Heights, because she knew that Dylan was looking for this burst unit type 0, aka Panye. There you go.
Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
And at these words, Dylan lowers her gaze, and her smile vanishes entirely. The scent of blood fills her mind, her gaze sinking into a cold, scrutinizing stare. And Dylan slowly walks through a stretch of long, silent ruins within Lemnian Hollow alone. The silent rumble echoes with endless resentment, wailing in her ears. Dying screams pierce her eardrums, like shreds of glass scraping against her nose. Blast arousing these chaos. Feast with the first, and the sharp curse crashes to the ground, building a searing hole. Thick, vicious wails flow forward, and half words severed by slaughter, like loud anchors dive deep into the listener's eardrums. And when she closes her eyes, the voices of the dead clamp around the throat, turning into bruises that coil and spread, until the soul listening seems to taste the blood through it. Throwing herself away from recent memories, she lifts her eyes again, and the coldness that once swirled in Dylan's gaze is gone.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down.
Yep, definitely no depression here. Or mental scars. Yup. But damn it.
What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds? Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now? Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice. Huh? Your own voice? Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice? That's a first. Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost. You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty.
Oops.
I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission.
No problem. By the way, that Parcelumex idiot I saved. What are you planning to do with him?
Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
Uh-huh, so? Oh. The flowers are absorbing miasma? What? Oh. Hmm. That is all sorts of sus. After leaving the hollow with Banye Shifu and the others, Xiao Guang tells them everything that had happened. I finally managed to finish training in seclusion, only to find out that Shifu, my brother, Senior Fufu, and Senior Pan were all away from the temple. I was so bored.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine. For now, Yishuan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banya Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...?
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiaoguang, there's something I need to tell you.
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
Actually, Senior Ye, he didn't leave with Yishuan Shifu and the others. And exposition. Huh. I was gonna ask whether you'd been keeping something important from me. You look so nervous just now. I didn't expect it to be about my brother. Sure, I can be a little reckless and all, but my brother's always been discreet and level-headed. If he made a choice like that, there must be more to it than it seems. Since you were already looking into his whereabouts, let's go together and get to the bottom of this.
Shi Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
There is a lot of flags being risen right now. Like, I mean, Ban Yue is always coming to make sure she doesn't push herself, right? And if we are chasing after Senior Ye, I think he's with, he's with Sarah right now. I don't know how much firepower being the High Preceptor of, High Overseer of the Exaltists gets. I mean, how much getting the emblem thing from their hands, right? The previous Preceptor was someone from the military, and she was pretty strong. And she did survive Follow Zero, and she was strong because Yishuan beat the hell out of her in the first part, like earlier on, and she survived. Nobody, either us or by some extension, Yinghui Summit, nor the military, the Obsidian Squad, Oval Squad, none of them noticed that the Overseer who was in disguise was injured, and it took the entire Obo squad to kind of push her to the edge, and it ended up with a really cool one-on-one against Magus. So yeah, it took that much effort to kill the High Preceptor. So now that Terra is the new High Preceptor, I don't know how strong is she going to be, but I'd like to believe that, no, rather, how do I put it? Okay, let's assume that Banye really is, what was the name again? An intelligent construct, I think it was called. Yeah, an intelligent construct that is made to destroy miasma, but miasma itself can only be cleared by using the lumite ore, right? And apparently the Qingming sword is the purest, like maximum level of purity, to the point that it kind of just affects the people who are wielding it. So like this is the high perceptor of the Exaltus, who can literally turn people back from a sacrifice into a regular person. They are that strong when it comes to miasma manipulation. So I don't know if Banyue can handle it on his own, or Shunguang is going to need to pull her sword out. Because, you know, the flag earlier, which is, as long as I don't pull the sword, all is fine. As long as she doesn't pull the actual sword.
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My sister and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Oh fuck, my mic is still off. But anyway, I was saying that Shun Kuang is really bright, isn't she? Like, how do I put it? If you're reading a novel, right, and you are introduced to the main goal, you know, the main love interest in you know, a youth setting, a school setting, or, you know, basically that kind of setting. If you're in the anime business, this is basically your main character, or at least the childhood friend, root traits. And again, just as fuck, what is your name again? Not Baihu, what is your name again? Just as Shifu here said, Shun Kuang's soul is very bright and shines really brightly. I can see what he means now. Like, you would get angry. I mean, this is about her brother we're talking about, and we're keeping it secret from her, so it's kind of justified for her to be angry. But she's not even angry, and just, you know, no more secrets, okay? What is this? This magnanimous person. Why is she so forgiving? It's like a lot of dead flags. Lady, you are in the wrong game. You are very, very in the wrong game.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
Oh man, so much dead ends. And Xiao Gong's expression returns to normal as she turns to the captured exotists. And stabby stab.
The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah? Was it Yes Shu Yuan from Yunquei Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Ripper, you know.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Well, you know, the thing with secrets is that two things. The less people that know it is better. And the other being, if you want to trick your enemies, trick your friends first. Especially since we already know that the Exaltists are capable of infiltrating the companies, the police force, literally the head of the police force, and a general tier military person. Generals are that high in the chain, okay? And so, the less people that know, the better.
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Yishuan Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Xiaoguang, do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. I should ask her about it later. I was just curious, and this info doesn't sound reliable. Let's focus on solid clues. Since Sarah went to the porcelain market, that's the best place to start.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltus remnants over to the defense force.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
And a moment later, after parting with everyone, Ningqian doesn't hand over the person to the defense force as promised. Get out of here. Go far away. And find yourself a new life. You're letting me go? Just who are you? Are you one of Lady Sarah's people? Did she send you to help me? Huh. You were played like a fool. Did you really think she cared for you? Played? What's that supposed to mean? That woman. She's too obsessed with the creator. There is no way you can trust her. Looks smart on the surface, but might just be another pawn being played like a fiddle. But I don't think that person will succeed either. They seem to be living for others too. Not worth my sympathy. What on earth? On? That person? Someone who actually thinks I'm worth trusting. Whatever. Why am I even telling you all this? Just go. Forget about the Exaltist and everything that happened today. No need to thank me. I simply have no choice myself. So I wanted to try giving you another choice. And Ningqian's expression remains unreadable as he watches the stumbling yet light-footed figure disappear into the crowd. I guess. What the heck's going on here? And over at Sibian Temple, after a day of commotion, everything is finally settled into silence. So, Banye Shifu and Xiaoguang knew each other from way back when. Xiaoguang's far stronger than the ordinary person. And now with Banye Shifu, we should totally be able to guarantee everyone's safety. That'll make things way easier. It's the Kingming sword. Something tells me she's gonna pull it. Yeah, I get you. I mean, look at what happened to Yishuan Shifu's sister and all those sword masters that came before. Having your memories, senses, and even your life drained away? That's way too heavy a price to pay. But since Yishuan Shifu placed a seal on the sword case, and she must have discovered more about the side effects of the Kingling Sword. For now, let's just trust in Shivu. From now on, we should be more careful. It's best to avoid letting Xiaoguang get into any dangerous situations where she'd need to draw her sword. Hopefully we get new clues tomorrow. Yep, for sure we will. Alright, Xiaoguang's guest room is all set. We referenced various lifestyle preferences and analysis report. The other seniors at the temple helped out a lot, and along with Bilayan and Bulayan, go and check on Xiaoguang. When we first came to Suibian Temple, Senior Ye and the other disciples were super sweet to us. Now, it's our turn to give Xiaoguang the VIP treatment. Uh-huh. Actually, that's one part. This is 4 parts. I'm wondering. This is... How long have I been streaming? I am at 1:43. Almost 2 hours. This is gonna be an 8-hour thing, isn't it? I'm considering. I'm considering. I can continue this. Let's just say the next one is another 1/2 hour, okay? It's still fine. I have the energy today. My throat is still kind of okay, I guess, but my drink is getting a bit low, so I should reload that. And assuming the next 2 is also at 2 hours each, more or less, give or take, I can probably do this too on the weekdays like a normal person. This normal event, this is normal event, and this is normal event. I can just do them in the background. Oh, there is a lot of event I'm really stuck behind. You know what? Okay. I think... Yeah, I'm going to continue today. I'm gonna continue and finish the second part. This is probably the story between Banye and Violin, probably. And these two is probably the part with Sarah or something. Probably. But yeah, I need to fill up my water first. And until then, I'll be right back. Where is the BRB button? Okay, I'm back. Let's turn off the BRB text. Oops, wrong button. This and that. Close this for a second. Of course, as usual, I have Grand Blue running in the background. Yep, usual stuff. Actually, now that I mention it, I think the Game Awards was a couple days ago, right? Yeah, a couple of days ago. And unsurprisingly, or rather surprisingly, I guess, I think I heard something about ZenlossZZ winning an award of sorts. Where did I see it? I do remember that the most shocking tree was basically one is ZenlossZZ actually winning something. I mean, technically speaking, Zen Zero isn't exactly the, how do I put it, the ace. It's not exactly, you know, the where Hoyoverse is throwing all their budget and stuff. They are more into Genshin because shit is pretty fucking popular, yeah. And apparently, Zen Zero actually won something. Oh, there you go. It was the PlayStation Partner Awards, where if I don't see, I mean, I can kind of see it. It's really pixelated. Okay, so the grand reward is basically Monster Hunter Wilds and Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, and then Marvel Rivals, and I can't read what this is, but it is three guys. It may be a sports-based thing, probably. And the other one being ZenlossZZ. I don't even know how or why. And for the pair's choice, Pair Obscure is there, of course. The thing is amazing. Play it, guys. There's this patch, also amazing. I do recommend it more. And there is Genshin, of course. Genshin is there. And then Hollow Knight, Silksong is there. It's a Hollow Knight sequel. It's really good. And somehow the player's choice for the winners of the player's choice is Wuthering Waves instead of Genshin. So it's like Genshin lost, but ZenlossZZ somehow won. I don't even know why. Basically. And I think they were also voting for the best mobile game. Yep. The best mobile game is apparently Uma Musume. It's Umas. It's fucking Umas. So yeah, apparently everyone is getting stuff in Grand Blue. I haven't even seen it. Where is it? What did they give to us? I think they gave us stuff, but I don't even remember. What is it they gave out? Probably a bunch of gems. Come on. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of gems. Whatever. I got a lot of gems. If you put it by perspective, how much I don't need gem, quote unquote, I don't need it, but you know, I still need it. Put it into perspective, okay? A single roll in ZenlossZZ is roughly this one, right? It's 160, right? So I have 40,000 ish, and on me is 249 rolls. Okay. In Grand Blue, it's 300 gems for each roll, and I have on me 272,000. So yes, I have around 900 rolls. Oh wait, yeah, I have around 900 rolls on Grand Blue. I did not pay a single cent, but I do have 900 rolls. Meanwhile, I have 249 here. So yes, this is like saying I have 120,000 gems in ZenlossZZ. I have shit ton of money in Grand Blue. Well, that's the thing with Grand Blue. I don't really need to roll for things because I only play one element, and unless if the new character is not important or I like the character, there is absolutely no reason to roll for that character or weapon or whatever. Absolutely zero reason, which is why I can go for an entire year without needing to roll a single time. Maybe I would roll once or twice just until I get that specific character that kind of works for my element or party, but otherwise, no, not really. I don't even roll it at all. Compared to ZenlossZZ, where I roll maybe every 2 or 3 patches. In this patch, I am interested with both characters, kind of. The alien is a support, seems to be a support, but she seems to enable she's like a mini Evelyn Eve, right? Because she lets characters to kind of use ults instead of regular switches. Which is stronger, but you know, it's not really that much. But then again, depends on how fast she gets her adrenaline or rating, I guess. She could be good. Could probably, maybe, I don't know. Banye, on the other hand, is I am a person of mechanical tastes. Okay, so yes, Banye is looking very, very interesting to me, but I'm not really feeling it. And the reasoning being is just that his fire is fire element.
I'll protect you from any danger.
Okay? He is fire element again. That is the only part that is I am troubled with. Okay? Simply because I have Evelyn already. I mean, if we go for this, okay, the history, I guess, the attack and my rupture, the main damage dealers. I have fire, I have thunder, I have ether, kind of. She is also thunder, and then basically nothing else, right? I don't have physical.
Let's take a break.
I don't have ice. So yeah, I do want a physical and ice character. I really, really want it. But last time,
No matter where we go, meeting you is the real reward.
Her playstyle is kind of oof for me. I don't really feel good with that. Hugo
I
is
wish you a
also
fabulous
kind
day.
of, I don't. It doesn't feel like great to me. Hugo doesn't feel good to me.
Bear
Alice
witness
was
to the noble principles of the
really-
Timefield family.
Really shiny, but I kind of just I don't feel the oomph of yeah. I want this character, which is the same reason as to why I
Eradicate
don't have
all
Yami.
evil.
Regardless of how strong she is, if the character itself is not interesting, I really don't want to roll them. And Banye is currently she's kind of interesting, I guess, but earlier I tried punching with him and it really didn't go well. He does have his own parry, which is nice, but then again, I don't know why he doesn't get his adrenaline up, even though I keep punching and dodging. I don't get it. I still don't get it. Maybe as I play him later on in the story, I'll kind of understand what the heck is going on with him. Why am I not getting his meters up? Maybe. But until then, I am not rolling or anything. Really, I need an ice and physical character. I really need it. Especially ice. You know, it's terrible. But anyway, let's continue onwards with... Oh, who is this? Qingyan? 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 Wait. Qingyan? Wait, the name is very familiar. Qingyan? Who the hell is Qingyan? Have I heard that name? You know what? Whatever. Let's go. On towards to part 2 of this update. Everyone pitched in the perfect place. Hope you like it, Xiaoguang. And? You like room? Oh wow! You managed to make this place so neat and beautiful in just one day. I really can't thank you all enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just call me Senior Qingyan, like Junior Wise does. They told me you're really interested in our training at Yankui Summit. Since we've got this connection, we at Sibian Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thanks, Senior Qingyan. Being with everyone makes me feel so much more at ease. It's totally different from traveling alone. I heard this place used to be even livelier. It'd be so much better if everyone were here. Oh, don't worry then. They will come back sooner or later. Yishu and Shifu will be back sooner or later, and she will find you here. This is okay. Yeah, Xiaoguang, make yourself at home. If there's anything you need, or if you want to go shopping or grab a bite, just ask me, or Wise. Okay. Then this is my little home in Fadium Heights now. You both must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some early rest? Well then, at least we got other seniors now. Right after saying goodnight, senior sister Qingyan goes to rest. Everyone's so thoughtful. Too bad I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to all my fellow disciples. Don't worry about it. Rather, don't worry about them. Let's find your bro first.
Oh?
I would never doubt my brother's intentions. I'm just worried about his safety. Oh, so much trust. So please, help me investigate. You've worked hard today, so go get some rest soon. Okay then, see you tomorrow. Night, see you tomorrow. And sleep we go. So I guess this is gonna be someone's room. Oh wait, never mind. This is Yiswan's room, isn't it? So the Hyperceptor, the quote-unquote Hyperceptor, at least the wielder of Qing. I don't remember what the sword's names again. The sword, and there's my room. Well, it seems like that my room is very well guarded. Yep, definitely very well guarded. Right, Belle? Oh, how did Xiaoguang like the room? She really likes it. Actually, I prepared some casual clothes for Xiaoguang based on Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report. I'm gonna ask her to try them on whenever the right opportunity comes. Okay then, let's make it a surprise. Yeah, but first, we need to find out where Senior Yi is. Sarah went to the personal market, and since it's got something to do with some ancient tome, maybe you and Xiao Guang can go to the antique shop tomorrow and ask around. I'm so curious about that ancient tome. Whatever, let's leave it for tomorrow. Time to get some rest. Yep. Meanwhile, on the other side. So this is the site you've been hiding. I bet the people around you never had a clue.
Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
From facing Sarah's gaze, Ye Shihuan walks out from the shadows. His expressions calm.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them.
Ooh, someone got a glow up.
Ever since I returned to Wi-Fi, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
What form? Tell me, why is it that after you erased my nightmare, I can't hide this form anymore? Though, I suppose it does make it easier to move unnoticed.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state.
Just like what I demonstrated to you before, I made those sacrifices return to their purest state.
Now they're just aimless drifters, mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose.
Oh.
Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
A hidden power. Sure, I'll take it.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as you don't wield the sword or just store it somewhere, it should be fine, right? She just have to leave without ever fighting. At least fighting with that sword, specific sword, or just is something else.
And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiao Guang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours.
Right.
What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time. Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch.
That's a lot of mumbo-jumbo, lady.
But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied.
Interesting. That's a very good take. I mean, other than a take, it's more like a good slogan to pull people in, you know, considering Hello Zero just happened and living spaces are all going poof and stuff. Less suffering and no more problem. Join us. Stuff like that. Well, that's a good slogan. I can see how the Exaltus will grow.
When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen. The arms of sword wielders hung in midair. And the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable. All coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world. Birth and death. Love and hatred. Power rising and falling. Civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester. Like maggots feeding on detritus.
What the fuck is detritus? Oh man. Let's ask. Detritus? Detritus. Waste of debris of any kind. Huh? In biology, detritus is organic matter made up of the decomposing remains of organisms and plants. Oh, so it's basically, you know, the healthy dirt that is there because of decomposition from plants and stuff like that. It's the healthy dirt. Oh, so maggots feeding on healthy dirt. Yeah, I guess maggots and worms do that.
I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon. Just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator must go off without a hitch.
Uh-huh.
Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier.
Power. We need more power. Where have I heard that? Where have I heard that? Star Wars? I think. Was it Anakin?
I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there. Somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
Uh-huh. And the night grows heavy and deep within Lemian Hollow, something unknown is stirring the darkness. Which reminds me, is this connected to that unknown thing? The night demon thing from Lucia's tribe thing that supposedly sleeping is within Lemian Hollow? Are they kind of... Is the night demon the creator? Nah, they can't be. That's too much of a coincidence. No way. And it's a mysterious bamboo. Holy shit, what the fuck is this? I've never seen this kind of bamboo before. A mysterious bamboo is there, standing alone in the shadows. Here he is. Its little hands are clasped together, as if it's praying.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer.
Is that bamboo speak?
Very soon, salvation will come.
Ooh, evil bamboo. Me like it. Anyway, a night of uproar and secrets silently sinks into the deep darkness. And as morning lights spill across the land, Vivian Temple welcomes a new day. And Ningchen who brings news for everyone. Which is... I went to Percy Market this morning to ask around. Ginger from the antique shop said he remembers seeing that woman in red. She brought a severely damaged ancient tome to Ginger, saying she wanted to restore it. Ancient tome, and what tome is it? I'm not sure yet. Ginger said that since the ancient tome was severely damaged, it was a difficult job. So he recommended it to one of his old acquaintances who's obsessed with collecting antique books. Bargainer Piao. Oh, that guy. I got his address, and we can try our luck and pay him a visit. But Ginger also said he's met some trouble lately, and might not be in the best mood. Let's go ask anyways. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? Where do I go from here? Bargainer. Oh, I thought it was that guy from that store. But it was someone else. Never mind. Sorry. And the atmosphere here somehow doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tops' new business plans don't wait.
Oh, is this gonna be side quest style?
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
Oh man.
You bunch of bandits!
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
All right? I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
Are you still being angry, or are you saying that the results are gone?
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions.
Okay, he was raging. Most certainly not answering us.
Go away, all of you!
It's interesting how people seem to refuse to answer ever since we met Guang. Like, really, nobody's answering us.
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
If it's tops, I do have the phone number for Damien, you know? Talk about timing. Bargainer Piao is pretty beside himself with anger. Doubt he's in the mood to answer any of our questions. Maybe let me try talking to him alone first to help him calm down. It might take a bit longer, so I apologize for making everyone wait. I doubt it's gonna...
Lost at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here!
What a coincidence indeed. Dial in. I guess I don't need to call for Damien, huh?
Dylan, what are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases.
How convenient.
And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out.
Uh-huh.
It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. workplace competition is brutal.
Well, it's a company for a reason.
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
Oh, come on, you already know what's going on. And TLDR, we need to extract information from an old man that's raging because he's getting demolished. Well, his house is getting demolished.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Your existence here is very, very questionable. Like, very questionable. It's almost as if you knew this was coming and made the 3-day notice now so that you can get in to us.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
And she's stalling to make us desperate.
What?
What? Wait, why are you surprised?
How can she be so casual about this?
Because she doesn't care. Come on. We care about speed, she doesn't. And everyone is still exchanging glances by the time Dylan quickly returns. That is one hell of a speedy ice cream break, waving something in her hands. Alright, it's done. This bargainer Piao is quite an interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly bear parting with that one-of-a-kind book, so instead he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness has made things quite convenient for us. What? How? How? Whatever, let's not think about it. Heavily worn and mysterious ancient tome with pages stuck together from moisture damage. It's tattered, inner pages torn, and making many crucial sections hard to decipher. Just barely legible, and tome appears to document unverified legends but arrays of related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil. Absorbing miasma and suppressing evil. Huh. How?
Dylan, how did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
How did I do that?
Of course, the audio cuts off as soon as I take a drink. Exactly what I did. It will remain a secret. But look, I've solved this big trouble for you. Got you what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process. While we were still looking at each other. Ow.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
You're making me owe you a lot of favors.
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
But yeah, please don't.
We didn't realize how much we've been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Mistakes are being made.
Alright, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person.
No. I'd rather just pay the tip than whatever you're going to ask to me now.
What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Uh-huh. That's it?
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
To be fair, Chao seems to be driving less of a bargain. Like, technically speaking, she has been helping us for quote-unquote free, considering we are sharing the same goal. Right? The one that asked for the Lumite box thing, it was Chao. Yet, it was Thailand that's cashing in on the favor. This is really weird, seriously. I feel like I'm being manipulated.
deal.
Thank you, Dylan. You're so kind.
No, Shungang, no.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
Seriously, this girl.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Okay, this is fine. Fine.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times, feels like you see right through everything.
I know, right? Alright, let's set that aside for now and figure out our next move. Bargainer Piao said this tome is extraordinary. It talks about divine purification and some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits. Whether it actually works or not? Well, that's another story. And hearing this, Xiao Guang perks up. But yet, Ban Ye is the one talking. This is a matter of utmost importance. Now that we have the tome, let's head back to Sibian Temple and discuss it there. It's convenient. Xiao Guang seems to have just remembered something. Should I ask now, or wait until we're done? No.
Senior Xiaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know something about it.
Oh?
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something so heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love?
Is this the justifications for the writers to keep making the prezzo? Is it?
Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Waifei, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. So, they decided to stay and help. With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Oh, right. They were living near the mines.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Ban Yue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunquai Summit.
At that time, I heard that Yunquai Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a ruthless life, entrusting the important task of caring for 2 children to Yisuan Shifu was the safer choice. I see.
Banyue Shifu, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
Your definition is helping out is kind of unreliable. Sure.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Ban Yue Shifu. Wise, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yinkoi Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma. After we settled at Yinkoi Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Oh.
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
Is it PTSD?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
And at those words, both Xingguang and Banye fall silent. Did people also? I mean, well, I guess the defense force were there, but I thought the main threat was the hollow materials. Dwelling on the past is getting too heavy. It's getting late. Let's head back and discuss our next step.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Right, let's move. And Xiaogong and the others gradually fade from view. But Banye lingers. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths. Seemingly casual words. Yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please. Please. Our two children are still so young.
I wish I could see them grow up and not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
An hand reaches out from behind, pulling Banye back from his silence into the present.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
I guess, you literally saw their last moments, huh?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well then, this is terrible. Will I... Where is Beliant? And their existence transcends mortal measure, ending with the divine. Or perhaps... Beep. In ancient times, there were sages who could communicate with the divine. Observing the celestial beep changes, they knew a miasma beep would converge beep during the peak of celestial poop. They built this array, gathering and purifying the miasma to restore the world to beep. Oh man, that is so unserious. Shit, I really shouldn't do that. Anyway, with the array complete, though the evil is subdued, yet to summon desire to await power array core wielding sacrifice as the key. Sincerely the fucking shit. Though we leave this method if resents, the consequences are unpredictable. Okay, so it is an array to seal something big. After reading the cryptic tome, everyone puts together all the information so far.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome.
Could it be that the creator is sealed within the Lemnian Hollow?
This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator doesn't exactly seem the merciful type.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
Lady, you were too young back then. Come on, I don't even remember what I was doing when I was 6.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Wait, going in aimlessly right now is like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
So you think we should reach out to the people from back then about the array? Makes sense. I was too young to remember, but maybe someone else still does.
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunkuei Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
Master, I've located the list of survivors from the old mining site. Most of them has settled in the Salium Bay area. Oh, we found some survivors. Don't worry, some survivors from the miasma outbreak are now settled in Salium Bay. They might have some information about the array. Salium Bay. I'm pretty familiar with the area. It's crowded and full of all kinds of people. Asking around one by one will take forever. Why don't we split up so we can cover more ground? No time to waste. Go on ahead. Join me when you're all set. Sounds good to me. Well, someone is really eager. Weren't you supposed to be punching the post for like 500 times or something today? Using the addresses Fairy found, everyone sets off in different directions. Oh, really now? Wait, reminds me that Salium Bay is supposed to be the, quote-unquote, the slum area of Phalium Heights, right? I mean, we are literally living under a cave or some shit here. Okay? It's a whole bunch of a cave, and for a place that is supposed to be super crowded and shit, we can't even go explore deeper into the place. Like over here, there seems to be a lot of shit over there, right? That would have been really interesting if we could go there. Either that or this path down here. This is probably someone's apartment or some shit, but we can't go in. It's a bit of a shame. A bit of a shame. Anyways, let's continue onwards, and things have changed so much. Back when my brother and I had to stay here, this place was just a haphazard mess of makeshift shelters. Now it feels like a proper settlement. It does, it most certainly does. The past fades like dust. Yes, profound words, thank you, sir. Yeah, Ningqian and the others got here before us, so they must have gone down already, right? Somehow, now that I'm here, I'm feeling kind of nervous. Why? Hey, doesn't that miner up ahead look kind of familiar? How do you even recognize a face? I don't know. Let's start by asking him then. And where is he? Oh. Oh, that's Zhao, wasn't it? Yeah, we talked to him yesterday. Yo, Zhao. Oh, never mind. This is the other guy who was inside the hollow. Oh, it's you guys, the ones who saved me. Oh, how are you feeling, man? Much better. Thanks to you and your friends. I was just thinking about how to thank you all, and here you are. Don't worry about it. We were simply doing what was right. We're just glad to see you're safe and sound. Oh. But we're here today to ask about something, if you don't mind. Ask away. If I know anything about it, I'll tell you everything. No beating around the bush. Array, I guess. Arrays? Divine deities? Why is it always... My old man mentioned it once. Over the past few decades, outsiders would show up every now and then, and some who'd just moved into the staff family quarters and kept sneaking deeper into the mining area.
Huh?
They were always asking the old-timers at the mine about stuff from way back when. Seems like they're digging for info about some mystical arrays or whatever. And anything? I just remember there was this guy who spoke real nice and a woman who was always smiling. They even helped treat my old man's illness. They were good people. Once they even said something about making progress on whatever they were doing. And then, well, then everything went south, didn't it? All those things they tried probably didn't work out. If it had worked, maybe that disaster wouldn't have happened. If there really was such a deity, people wouldn't have died and families wouldn't have been torn apart. You know, right? Besides the rain, do you perhaps remember any other details around the time of the incident 10 years ago? Any detail would help. Other details. There is something I remembered recently. Last time I went into the hollow, I just wanted to check out my old place. I got stuck before I could make it there, but I did spot these really nice looking white flowers blooming all over. Yep, we noticed. Yeah, folks have been saying those white flowers are a good sign that the miasma is receding. Come to think of it, I vaguely remember seeing something similar in the mine shafts where my folks worked. Back when we lived in the mining district 10 years ago. Wait, those flowers were there 10 years ago? Okay, I don't like where this is going. The area around those white flowers was clean too. No trace of miasma inside. Well, yeah, those flowers were strangely absorbing miasma, but you know, you can keep absorbing miasma, but it's not like they were getting purified. Unless the flowers are working like lumite ore, which actually absorbs them too. Well then, we'll see about that. Back then, I thought it was fun to hide next to those white flowers. Whenever I got into trouble with my folks, it felt oddly comforting. Is it? Does it? That's pretty much all there is to it. After that, the miasma outbreak happened, and we couldn't even go home anymore. Not many survived. Some moved far away. Others relocated here. And well, as time passed, we just lost touch. Come to think of it, it's quite a coincidence. Recently, besides you, well, you're my savior, so I might as well as be honest. Someone else asked me about that array stuff too. Wait, really? It was this young man who even gave me a fat stack of hush money. Young man, okay, telling me not to breathe a word of this to anyone else. Said something about how this info was tied to some dangerous stuff and they couldn't let more people get caught up in it. Hush money though. I see. I dubbed it CA. I was imagining Damien here. I mean, he's the guy who would solve problems using money, connections. Oh, what did he look like? Did he have brown hair, wear glasses, or was dressed in Yunkui Sama training attire? Huh? No, he was nothing like that. He was a tall, slim man in black clothes with black hair. There was this certain aura about him. He spoke politely and was quite generous too. If you hadn't saved me, I would have kept my lips sealed about him. You know, this is technically speaking, describing Senior Ye. Kind of. At least his kind of secret form. Now, so it wasn't. Don't feel down. We still made good progress on this trip. Let's check some other places and see what we can find. And just then, Ning Chen's somewhat anxious voice comes from not far away, of course. He's being held up by an old man. Let's check it out. Did you get caught by the Gramps telling him stories about how things used to be and stuff like that, and being unable to escape for the next 3 hours because people who love to talk, especially the older ones, just can't seem to let go. Or he's a fortune teller. I have important matters to attend to. Please stop pestering me. Hey there, don't leave, friend. I just said I see darkness clouding your vision. There is some terrible malignance. What the fuck? How do you even read those things? Malignance locked between those brows of yours. If this great master's calculations are correct, you must have lost a close family member. This weighs heavily on your heart, and if left unresolved, great misfortune may befall you. Luckily, you've met me. Just for 5,000 dennies. What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here. And the fortune teller looks embarrassed, but quickly locks eyes with Xiaoguang, as if finding a new target. Yep, you found the next good person. That was an actual cough. Hey there, young lady. You have a most spiritual aura. Come, let me read your fortune. We can work out a good price. It's fate that we met. This is terrible. A terrible omen. The stars have fallen. The moon is broken. Your path is fraught with peril. Barely a glimmer of light to be seen in the dark. My lady, you may face a great calamity soon. Oh no. To overcome this tribulation, you need... What nonsense. Yes, indeed. Though, technically speaking, I have reasons to believe he has lost families and weigh heavily on his heart, and there is probably some form of malignance between his head. I mean, he did let go of that exotic guy earlier, and you know, Chingy's sword, you know, she's probably not gonna be having a good time in this story. God damn it, Hoyoverse. But anyway, let's keep going. Old man, you're talking to people from the temple, so yeah, not this time. Mister, while I'm not great at definition myself, I have a master who is an expert. Kan is the north, Lee is the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. The burn! The sick burn! The positions of the twin sun trigrams are not quite right either. You've got other matters to attend to, so we'll take our leave now. Ooh, the sick burn. I keep running into tough nuts and experts these days. That guy the other day saw right through me too. Even little girls aren't so easy to fool anymore. This gig's getting harder and harder to pull off. So, that guy and probably a girl too, so... Something tells me it's senior year and probably Dylan. Probably. The fortune teller grows frustrated with embarrassment, recalling that tall, dignified young man in black from the other day. Yup, it is senior year. God damn it. It really is him. Young man, your face speaks of noble fortune, but I see a hint of worry within your brows. Let this great master read the fortune I've laid out for you. Hey, don't misread that. Keep your hands off. Hands off, I say. Huh. Victory at all costs. Shifu always said divination was my worst subject. Too restless and unfocused to get accurate readings. But this time, I choose to trust in my divination. If no word comes, then what that wretched creature appears. I will give it my all. Oh, what exactly are you looking for? Why is everyone staring at Panye Shifu? The atmosphere's getting weirder and weirder. Well, someone is aggravated. Anyway, let's go back. Looks like we got enough for today. Right. Huh? Right now? I actually want to look around some more to see if there's anyone else my brother and I used to know. Why don't you head back first? Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Xiaogong is so focused on finding her brother that she hasn't even noticed the strange atmosphere. Yes. The place is kind of ill, you know. Yeah, Shifu, let's go back first, yeah? Oh man, where is she? I don't see her at all. Upstairs? Lady, I know you are looking for your brother and this is probably important. No, this is definitely important, but technically speaking, Panyue is not supposed to leave you. Technically. Look, it released that heap of scrap. Ashu must have been blind back then, bringing that thing back from the hollow and treating it like a person. Ashu treated it with such kindness, and look at how it repaid her. Just standing by and watching her die. No wonder they said it was killing machine before. That thing's got no heart. Yeah, I mean, it didn't even the forbidden fruit test or poor Ashu gave such a thing and brought it back. And now she's gone and her only brother, no one's heard from him in years. What is going on? Shifu, what the heck is going on? Everyone is talking about metal and you're the only metal person here. They're not talking about you, right? Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable, beyond any dispute. Their resentment, their boundless hatred, it is the karma I deserve. I must bear it. Yo, Shifu, what the fuck is going on? One day, I shall explain it all to you. Hardboiled. And we return to Sibian Temple with Vanye. So I guess you kind of did something back in Phalium Heights or some shit? Does it have something to do with Thailand, sir? Vanye Shifu, about what just happened? My apologies. My unannounced visit disturbed others. The blame is mine. Please, don't let it trouble you. Oh man. If those words can ease even a bit of their pain, then it's a burden I should bear. What the heck is going on, seriously? Are you like a super robot being made to destroy Miasma and then shit went south when it kind of, the Lemnian Hollow expanded and you stood still or some shit? I understand. I won't ask further, but if you ever want to talk about it, I'll always be there to listen. Yes, pull out them Riz. Thank you. And Banye gives you a grateful look while staying silent. I am under the impression that his face is pretty much solid, like, you know, emotionless and, stuff like that, because he's a robot and no muscles, no facial muscles to be exact. Eh. Soon, the others return, and everyone gathers to share
So
their
those white
findings.
flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that keeps being mentioned? Some of the survivors also remember it. Seems like the array really does exist.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Answer is yes, let's go. Quickly. Oh no. Well, she's a stunner apparently.
I may be slow, but I still have 2 fists to swing.
I don't know who should I bring this time. You know what? I'd like to turn off my brain, so let's just bring Caesar.
We fighting? Take me.
I really need to learn how to use Seed so she can be an off DPS or something later on. I really do need to do it sooner or later. But until then, let's deal with it. At least I try to minimize the use of Caesar.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
Just 1 second, please.
Oh, she has a beam.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No, it should be enlightenment within.
What?
Oh, where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Jingming.
What? How do I get his meter?
Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our Xiaoguang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
Alien?
The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's...
Xunkong?
Huh? That's strange.
What?
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted.
Yeah, quoting our Shifu over here, if you're not focused in a fight, please don't fight.
Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qing Ming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
Right. Again, how do I get the meter for? Oh. It's there. How do I get this meter? There you go.
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
I guess that's the mines. Time to move stuff over. Something tells me this is gonna be a mine cart puzzle.
Blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Time to shine!
Pay close attention to what I'm saying!
Back off!
This won't take much!
End this! Hatred!
I guess pressing his EX attack is the only way to get his adrenaline meter up. Do I need to explode? An obstacle is blocking the bridge, just like last time. Find a minecart and blow it up.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
Where's the cart? Oh, okay. I need to find the smaller tumors to be able to destroy this thing, right? Question is, where is that? Oh, there you go. That? Yep, that's it. Or not, there's still more. Where is it? Usually it's rather close by. It's never like this far. Can't pass through this, right? Oh, there is a hidden card. Right. I forgot that was a thing. Where's the phone card?
There's a control panel over there.
So, I need to move this.
Now we can head back and try operating the minecart.
Okay, this is simple. Just gotta make it park somewhere first.
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
And let's not get isekai.
Seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
Well, it's steel. I mean, doesn't.
Alrighty, now we're finally on track to blow
train
up.
tracks takes an ungodly time for them to execute.
Xiaoguang, why so quiet?
This bridge. I'll take a closer look once the rubble is...
Oh, take a look at it now. Now, Cal. Look at it.
Wise, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
Uh-huh.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash.
Oh, kids.
He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end.
Well, things seems to be much bigger when you were young. Like, Twice as big.
And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling. Like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure. Tall and steady. Holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring. But also cold.
Huh?
The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
Shifu, you don't happen to know who this is, right?
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Oh, wait. I thought when she was saying it was cold, she was talking about the air was cold. But she was talking about something. The person holding her was cold. Banye Shifu, you do have an idea, don't you?
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
Oh man. I have reasons to believe I've been reading too much stories to kind of put two and two a little bit.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
Floating
Wish
boulders?
they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
Wait. Wait. Is that... You're talking about that? That rock? Why is that thing floating? How is it floating? What? Wait. How do I... Can I, like... where's the camera mode? No. Where's the camera mode? Seriously. Camera? No? No camera here. Yeah, I mean... Just look at this. This part. It's...
Walking through a hollow requires careful judgment. But that is no reason to yield.
Is very sus. It's like it's man-made. Huh. Oh, it is. Spam or EX attack and seems to kind of occasionally increase it. Other times it doesn't. Why? Maybe it needs to press EX skill and normal attack alternatingly. Maybe. A whole lot of those flowers.
There are even more of those white flowers. There we go. The more there are.
Crumble! I need to alternate between
4 or 5 summons!
I need kind of alternate between the EX attack and kind of shield so I can
Dialing!
Make the earth tremble!
Okay, these flowers are really sus though. Like, seriously sus. There seems to be more white flowers here compared to everywhere else we've been through.
those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remembered them. This place used to be so lively.
Flowers are definitely not natural though. Flowers don't grow that big.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
Ing-chan, are you also from here?
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
Lady, this is a hollow. You are not going alone.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Banyu, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned?
Ellen, stop with the beating.
Banyu?
And Banye remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
And the surface of the stone lion statue is covered in cracks. And as Banyu grazes at its base, a stream of past memories flicker deep within his core. Vicious substance detected. Risk assessment 0%. Composition analysis fructose, plant fiber. Metal fingers sink into the orange-red pulp, frosting sticking to the mechanical joints. Tactile feedback, contact with soft object. Classification, human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Oh, I guess this would be you. Banye in the past. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. This guy. It looks like Dad. I wonder.
Whoa, Mom! I can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Of course. Androids can't eat food, right? Right?
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
And a pale white flower is suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from a human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
An abnormal core temperature fluctuations. Heart unit type 0 command. Suppress miasma at all costs. Overridden. Banye's core emission module permanently activated. Mission name Rebirth. What? Are you sure you want to damage your core? Oh. Wait, I thought intelligent constructs all have how do I put it? A safeguard kind of built into their cores. That's the thing that kind of killed Seed, right? Kind of. These areas around here have been pretty much cleared out, I think. I'll take a walk by myself, see if I can find anything. Interesting how the place hasn't collapsed entirely. I mean, 10 years in a corrupted area? Wouldn't things have sprouted crystals non-stop by now? I mean, most of the hollows in New Eridu would have had crystals all over the place by now. Right then, I'm staying with you. Indeed, proceed with caution. I'm here, right? Oh. This way of descent. This way of descent that you speak of. From your words, it sounds like not just anyone can pave it. A silhouette. Chiyenne. Of course, only the devout. One who completely surrenders body and soul, anchoring themselves solely to their supreme will, can sense their presence and invoke their descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I helped you locate the array, so you should give me more concrete details. I've already said, when the creator descends, only I can determine where they will appear. This is my sacred honor, and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to tail us here like rats, trying to watch us in greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better face who you really are, Genshit. Just remember this. Everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose. Perhaps they can all become nourishment that feeds the new order. There goes the illusion. That was a vision of my brother and Sarah? Ah yes, seems to be related to the miasma. This has happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past. But I'm not sure how it works or how accurate they are. If this is a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appeared and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond that door. The way my brother spoke, and that feeling of briefly touching the past. What we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. And the things he said? I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. Oh. He's plotting something. There is no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario. My brother must have had other motives, just like we suspected. Will you trust me on this? I trust you, ma'am. I trust your judgment, Xiaoguang. And I trust Senior Ye too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet. Yeah, they went through this door. This door. And Xiaoguang pushed the door, but it wouldn't budge. Yes, now it's locked, so let's break it.
It seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own.
Yes, that's how memories are. You won't remember the answer when it's exam time, but when you're just talking about it with friends, you just, oh yeah, I do remember the answer. But then your score already tanked. Yep.
If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth.
The stars? Dreaming and falling to the earth?
I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now. How I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
We know now that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door. But I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
Right. When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then we can consider other ways to get through. Okay? I'll check other places.
Alright, I'll check other places first. Stay safe and don't push yourself too hard.
Right. And let's take a look around. Corner with stage 5. Some of the building ruins and wall sections are very smooth, unlike natural breaks. The scratches look more like they were carved out by some kind of sharp winged. Are they any winged monsters from here? Huh.
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring?
Oh, what's up?
Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. It's you.
Banyue Shifu, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned? If it's back again, then is there something off about this place?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls.
Extremely strong miasma.
That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction.
Strange white flowers. Weird voices. Something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiaoguang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah, Monsignor Ye heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be in that same direction. In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move. Oh, question is how many days back is that scene? If it's been like a week or something, what the heck? Why is there still no response? If it comes to that point, then I'll have no choice but to... Another illusion. Senior Ye seems to be secretly waiting for something. I guess we'll be fighting a flying enemy after this. Something like that.
Go on, hate. The monster who stood by and let death through.
A place once filled with children's laughter and joy, now covered by a thick layer of dust. Even after being abandoned for years and ravaged by disasters, you can still clearly feel the dedication of its original designers. Every inch of this small area is carefully planned out, just to carve out a lively playground for the next generation, amidst this harsh mining district life. It stubbornly resists being forgotten, announcing to the world that people once strived so hard to put down roots and live here, infusing joy and hope into their ordinary days. You know, these toys, well, toys, kind of, sort of. I did fortunately get to play it when I was still a kid. The thing was completely dilapidated by then though, like... It's slightly worse than this, I guess. The paint is cracked all over the place, and rust is going all over the place too, and yeah, it wasn't a good thing, but you know, childhood dreams and stuff. And the monkey bars, and the seesaws, just kid stuff. Yet I heard things that these things are now gone in the States. Something about safety hazard. Oh, come on, kids are supposed to get hurt. We fuck up all over the place, and by getting hurt, you kind of learn. You learn that if you fuck up too hard, you will find out how much it hurts, so don't be stupid. It suddenly occurred to me that could it be that we have more idiots over in the internet because they didn't have this fuck up enough and you find the consequences, toys, as they grow up? No way, right? Yep, no way, definitely not. Let's not think about it. Yo, dial in.
It's so quiet here, it's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Dylan's calm expression shifts, replaced by a complex gaze, blending concentration with a strange sense of understanding. What? She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I guess there is one situation I can think of. Well, two, I guess. One is mercy killing, you know, euthanasia, stuff like that. It's like, it hurts too much, just kill me already, god damn it, or something like that. And the other being if you are not in control, and sometimes people have things they treasure more than their own lives. And sometimes it's better to just stop rather than lose it. So at that point, thankful would be an apt word to use, I guess.
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release. Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself, can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
The swing comes to a stop, and Dylan seems lost in thought. I guess that's everyone, except for the Ching whatever his name is. Where is he? Oh, it's observing the creator's sacred edict! Oh, suddenly we have an exaltist.
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Eve, why does it feel like it's focused on Dylan and Bon Shifu? Both feeling like I'm being watched. It's all too familiar. Pay close attention to what I'm saying. Halt! Not one step further!
Oh, okay.
Annihilate! Not this ball, Earth
So slow! The miasma here is so intense.
It's okay.
Vicious aura. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students.
Back off.
Whatever,
Come on, face me head on!
Can't get through? Try again! The verdict is unforgivable!
Unite our strength!
I won't budge! Even one step!
Forward! Turn around! Smash them!
Annihilate!
One person.
Victory is in sight!
Can't get through? Try again!
The Creator's voice. The Creator's call.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Enough sneaking around! Show yourself! Don't forget, once chased after its own
stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Ah, don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dylan.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice.
What the fuck?
It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
I just wanted to live! Why?
So they are kind of throwing people into the hollow? Why?
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late! All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You were already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives?
Oh no.
Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
And a scam artist.
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
How could this happen? Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? It was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Dylan! Dylan!
Dylan.
Dylan! Dylan!
You okay?
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
The audio here is also fucked up, I guess.
Dylan, Banyu Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, trying to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banyu? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
See? I told you. You're gonna pull that sword. I really want to keep following my brother's trail, but...
This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Xiaoguang has a point. The miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
Banyu takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods. This is troubling. Really, really troubling. After returning to Xibian Temple, Xiaoguang tells the mystics there what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd find something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But please trust me. Even though I don't have evidence to prove it, my brother must have reason for covering his tracks and for being seen alongside Sarah. I know he wouldn't betray us.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang, Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Well, someone is being reckless again.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suibian Temple. Junior Wise, please stay with her.
Huh? Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
And with that, Yingyan leaves together with the other disciples, and Xiaoguang is left standing there, hands tossed tightly together, her expression clouded with helplessness.
It's always like this.
Yishuan Shifu was worried. Worried about my safety. I understand. I've always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even with Shifu's personally crafted seal on the sword case, she's constantly worried. Worried that the power of the Qing sword might spiral out of control. Worried that I might end up like her sister, a Preceptor Yijang. But having to stay behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I can only wait, it's just... With that gloomy look on your face, you hardly seem like the Ye Xiongguang I know. Being able to face any situation with composure, isn't that the kind of person you are? Xiao Guang, you're too tense. After everything that happened today, what you need most right now is to get some proper rest and recharge. Yes. We need to be ready tomorrow, just in case anything happens, yeah? Sorry, I've troubled everyone again. Let's all get some rest today. And there you go. That is the second part of the story. And it's a short warm night's rest, I guess. This is before the final battle. We are already on chapter 5. Considering last time, we also ended in chapter 5. See, we ended up at chapter 5. I have reasons to believe that this part is going to be really, seriously, the end of Season 2. Before the epilogues and other things, you know. But yeah, this is probably the end of Season 2. I can't wait to see it. Oh man, so we went way longer than expected. I was expecting another an hour and a half, because, you know, the first half hour I was probably yapping about stuff and not doing the actual game. But we are almost at 4 hours now, holy shit. Now I'm kind of worried if 2 hours is going to be enough. You know what? That's for next time, we'll see about that. But yeah, apparently there is a lot of things going on in the background here. And seems to be the case is that Dialin doesn't seem to be from the mining village, mining town. She seems to be from somewhere else. And his student, the Ching something, seems to be from here. And well, the Ye siblings is definitely from here, but I do have to wonder, why is he still here? Why is why is your student still here? I do have to wonder. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. By next time. By next time. Which is probably Tuesday or Wednesday, depending if I'm dead or not. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Cheers. I guess, kind of, sort of. Yeah, cheers.